What's up, guys? I'm not really going to call this one an official series as much as I am. I made a team because I am very obsessed with Transistor, and I took it to a tournament, and it was a weird team, but it was fun because it's game collects, and that's what I do every now and then. If it's the first Saturday of the month and I've got games after it, it's usually because I just had a round of tournaments. Or a round of games at a tournament. I just really like in-person tournaments. It's so feisty. The salt is very real. But this one's against Chaz, the one that coordinates it. He's actually going to be my first victim with this team. I wrote everything down on paper, and I was like, this looks terrible, but it kind of fits with the theme. So you know what? I'm just going to go with it. Now, the thing about Chaz's pokes is he misplaced, or I should say that I misplaced his copy of X and I was supposed to return it to him. But I bought him a new copy and I power saved, I cloned all of my Pokemon at the time in bank and then just mass imported them into his. So you're going to see a lot of things that have my names and my spreads and stuff if you've been watching my videos long enough. So I know all of his stuff. And he's bred a couple of things for himself, but he hasn't really done anything otherwise. Right there, I thought that was my Choice Banded Infernape, not my mixed one, and it turns out it's mixed Life Orb, and yeah, I've got two apes. I think I have Funky Kong, and then I have Dixie Kong, but that one just kind of trashes my Arcanine. That's fine, it's a Flash Fire one anyway. So, now that I know he's probably not going to stay in, I believe I just end up going for a Psyshock, because I don't feel the need to go for a Draco when he has a Mawile. The interesting thing is he's running just regular Mawile because Mega Mawile was banned. I'm not sure if it was a last-minute removal of the stone or if he's just feeling cute by having regular Mawile. I know regular Mawile is not great, but that's okay, I guess, because I'm running a Zangoose. So, hey, you know what? We all need our handicaps every now and then. So, he's going to go for sub as I bring in Scizor. I really don't even mind staying in here going for Bullet Punch because I know a Fire Fang from regular Mawile is not going to do that much. It will do a lot, but I don't think it'll take me out from full just because it's not boosted or anything like that. I'm pretty sure he didn't have Life Orb. I don't think we saw an attack on his behalf. But because it's not stab and it's not like a huge power boosted thing or anything, I'm going to go for Bullet Punch right here. I honestly do think this crit mattered. I wasn't intimidated or anything like that, but I don't have any attack investment. I think this is just full Spadef Scizor, so that probably did matter. This Scizor does not prove to be too useful otherwise, because I think he just knocks it off on this turn. And did I roost? I think I roosted here, expecting to live the hit or expecting him to go for Whirlwind. I do go for double roost. This thing definitely should have been dead. But if it was Mega Mawile, like I said, he would have taken me out with Fire Fang on the first one. Doesn't on the second one. It's whatever. I'm honestly having trouble thinking about how the game would have gone with Scizor around, because I think I lose it fairly early going forward. So I have a Terrakion on this team. I believe it's a Choice Scarf one. It does prove its worth in games 2 and 3, if I'm not mistaken. Right now, I'm not going to go for a close combat. I'm actually just going to go straight for Stone Edge. And spoilers, ladies and gentlemen, I missed the first Stone Edge. So that was number 1 of the day. I'm pretty sure I missed 5 more within the next 3 games. It was rough. It was pretty rough. So he's going to go for close combat here. I know because this is max, just physically defensive Ampharos, when I'm Mega, I should be able to take hits even better as well. On the special side, he will probably have Grass Knot and HP Ice, if I'm not mistaken. On the physical side, he'll have close combat and Flare Blitz. But I should be able to take on any special hits just fine. The best thing you can do is HP Ice. The best thing you can do on the physical side is a close combat. And I'm taking that pretty well. I think I ended up going for a rest here in the first place, just to go ahead and get my HP back up to full, and then I can Sleep Talk shenanigans, do whatever I need to get out of there. If I hit him with a Dragon Pulse, that's all I need to take him out. If I hit him with a Volt Switch would be great right here, because he actually does turn out to switch, and I don't remember if oh, you know what? That's right, I want a Dragon Pulse. I'm just kidding. He does have a Mamoswine. This is my stealth rocking, oblivious, freeze dry Mamoswine. So I was like, I'm just gonna do that. But I do land the Dragon Pulse off of the Sleep Talk. There was a 1 in 3 chance that attack was gonna be useful, and it worked out great because Volt Switch wouldn't have done anything, Rest wouldn't have done anything, and Dragon Pulse, if he has a Sash, now just broke it. And mental note to self, I now have 1 more turn of sleep burned off, so I can go for Sleep Talk once more, and I just have reliable switch in status fodder. So freeze dry turns out is actually going to live up to its name, and I get a very unfortunate freeze right here. So So direct karma after that last game. I think that, yeah, I'm pretty sure this game is a little bit more recent, so I definitely deserve to be frozen at least once or twice along the lines. But he's gonna take full advantage of that, set up the stealth rocks while I'm frozen, and I don't have really any relative chance of thawing. It's not like sleep where it's like, oh, it's a max of this much. Freeze, you can stay frozen as long as you fucking need to. Whatever the game wants to dictate to you that you're just gonna stay there, just chill out. You got this. So he's gonna back his Infernape. As a courtesy, you know, if he wants to thaw me with a fire type attack, I will gladly stay in here, but I really don't feel like taking an overheat, folks. I do have a plan for getting this thing thawed. It's funny because this thing should have been dead, and now it basically is dead to me. It's a handicap because I don't want him like whirlwinding it out with Mandibuzz, going into that, and then just getting free switch on something else while I'm trying to get it thawed. So I'm gonna try to have it dead, personally. But I go back into this thing, and I know that I'm probably not going to get the Dragon Pulse again on the Sleep Talk, but I do want to burn off a Sleep Turn. It turns out he actually tries to get some middle ground here. Go into his Roserade. Did I take out his Mamoswine? I don't think I took out his Mamoswine. Could be mistaken. I'm pretty sure I didn't, though, even though I've been watching this the entire time. I get Dragon Pulse again. That's cool. I kind of wanted Volt Switch more, but hey, nice damage is nice damage. I'm doing around half. Roserade's pretty naturally, especially bulky, so I don't mind, personally. I'm going to get out of there, though. I am going to get out of there, though, knowing that I will wake up on the next turn, so whatever hit happens, I can just go ahead and just rest it off. So right here, I had a feeling he was going to go for the Sludge Bomb. I know him to not be the type to either gen or breed for HP Fires. I wasn't in any immediate danger of that. I would have taken either a ×4 resisted grass move or be completely immune, or I would have dodged a Sleep Powder. I think another play there just would have been he would have set a Spike. So that was a pretty damn safe switch in my book to try to thaw right there, and I think either go for a Roost or a Knockoff was probably my play there. And I'm realizing, wow, this kind of sucks. I'm in a position where one of my pokes is asleep, the other one is frozen, and turns out he's just going to try to go for an HP Fire. That's fine. That's my Latios. I recognize what that Latios does, but I don't have any solid switch-ins right away, so I'm actually just going to go ahead and let him knock it out. I think he tries to go for, well, he just goes for the Psyshock, just to not get the special attack drop from Draco. Pretty reliable thing to do there. Now, I do have a plan to get thawed, and this is probably the only time you're going to see this happen, but I'm going to risk the speed tie with Latias. If I win, then I take him out. If I lose, he gets the -2 from the Draco Meteor, and I get a couple of turns to try to thaw Scizor, because it's actually going to be pretty important to me that I can get it thawed, because Bullet Punch on Latios is always going to be pretty damn important. Everything else on my team outside of Terrakion is going to be slower than this thing, and I need chip damage anywhere I can get it, so Bullet Punch would be great. I ordinarily wouldn't be doing this play if I wasn't Spadef Scizor, but I had to try. I just had to try. Even after, you know, Stealth Rocks, a -2 Life Orb HP Fire on Spadef Scizor is going to thaw, but not kill. So anytime you are hit with a damaging fire type attack, if you live it, you are not ice cold anymore. So I'm gonna go for a Roost, just to get some HP back, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and switch out right now, a hard switch to Terrakion, actually predicting the HP Fire again, because he's gonna want to knock it out. He's noticing how much damage it does, and I'm not gonna try to go for a Bullet Punch knowing that I can't knock him out from that range. I'm gonna try to take a -2 HP Fire on this guy and be able to respond immediately after. I do show him that I'm Scarf by doing this, but that's 100% okay. It's at the point in the game where I need to make some plays, and it turns out, you know what? I missed another Stone Edge. We are 0 for 2 on Stone Edges with this thing, and I am not impressed. I just got introduced to this Terrakion this morning, and let me tell you, not great. So I go for another Stone Edge. Thank God I hit this one. That would have been really annoying. I think I would have been able to take him out with Life Orb Recoil after that point. And then he goes into Infernape on this one, and he does not have Mach Punch, but look at that. I am 1 for 4 on Stone Edges, and he's actually just able to take me out with the Grass Knot. So that was super duper upsetting. So I'm down like 5-2 or 4-2 or something really stupid like that. You guys want to see a Zangoose fuck some shit up? Are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. So he actually switches out. I definitely should have predicted this and gone for the Swords Dance here. Or no, wait, I did. I'm absolutely proud of myself. I'm guessing he guessed that the only reason I would have switched it in was to quick attack it, and he definitely values it because Overheat is the only thing he can really use to reliably take out Scizor. So it was pretty aggressive. It was a very high risk, high reward play there, but I don't think his Roserade is, if it was timid, that was actually a speed tie. If it was anything less than that, that was not any kind of tie at all. And now I have a +2 Zangoose on the field with Facade that is ready to just destroy this man's life 100%. So Facade the Roserade, Quick Attack the Infernape. He's still got Mamoswine, which can definitely go for Ice Shard, but I will flatten it with a +2 Facade. He's also got Mandibuzz, I believe, coming up immediately after that, and that just gets shredded apart by a Facade as well. So I go for a Quick Attack here to actually try to get past the Ice Shard, and I get a crit. I don't know whether or not that mattered, but we are in business. Zangoose is snapping necks and cashing checks in the OU tier. This does not happen. Like a Zangoose comeback? No. No, I hope you guys are enjoying it though. So, +2 Facade. I believe that's a physically defensive Mandibuzz as well. Just dead. That's it. Just dies. I'm pretty sure I EV'd it to be offense, or not offensive, defensive. Physically defensive is what I meant to say. But Zangoose cleans up the entire game. Oh man, what a big boy. Anyways, that was the game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was round 1 of the round robin series we had. It was only 3 games long, so it wasn't a really big turnout. But I'm gonna try to go ahead and get that fixed for next month so I can get you guys more games. But I got 2 more games with this team. They're really stupid, but you know what? They were kind of fun in their own respects. They were really hacksy, so I guess we could probably just make this hack so we can keep that theme going. Yeah. Anyways, drop a like, comment, subscribe, do your thing. You guys know how it works, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.